I just picked up some stuff from Ulta, so we're gonna get into it. I got this, and I don't know if I knew, is this the same color? Oh wow, it is. I thought this was a darker, or maybe this is old. I'm not sure. But I got one of these because I thought it was a darker color. I should have checked. But and then my fave, I was running low on this. I don't know. I also thought this was a darker color than the one that I went out of, but I'm pretty sure it's the same. And then I got this because I wanted to try it, and I got the darkest shade that was available in my Sephora, which is Deep Rich. And then this, I love this so much. I know people don't use white powders, but I love this. Okay, so let's do my makeup. Niacinamide one. I'm gonna use my old one just because it's not done yet, but it's not a color match. Color match used to be perfect before I went on vacation, and I find that I really like using this during the summer. My skin loves the sun, and also my consistent skincare routine. I also really love the hydrating concealer during the summertime. I actually should have got this too because I'm running low. I'm scraping the bottom as we giving purple. So I don't know. Y'all. We're just gonna do two. Maybe I could have went a shade down. I'm not mad at it. It's giving tan for the summer. Scared about like the color because it is a contour, like the undertone of it, but I think it could work. It's not too cool toned in my opinion. And then I need to blend out my nose contour. I feel like this would be really good for like travel size. I mean like traveling. That I know they have like a highlight, like a highlighter version of this. I kind of wish they had it in like a highlight, like on the go too. And you could put it like if you have like an emergency kit of like makeup, then you could put it in that like your little emergency kit because this is like really cute. And for someone like me, when I do my makeup, like right now I'm using the Halo Glow, but most of the time when I'm using e.l.f., I can use a highlighter, and I usually go in with this, not the lash. I usually go in with this, and it's good. So if they had these two locked, and I would literally have this, the highlight, like not the highlighter, but the highlight if they come out with one, and this, and I'd be good. And of course, like my the brow lip, my brow pencil, and I'd be good. But I cannot wait to show you guys the magic that is this HD powder. I want to say it's comparable to the NARS light reflecting powder. Because I started using this before I even knew what the NARS light reflecting powder is. Okay. And I really like the hydrating concealer. Like, I love the Camo one because, like, it doesn't move. But this is more forgiving when it comes to blending. A lot more forgiving when it comes to blending. Because at this point, the highlight, the Camo, it wouldn't be going anywhere. And when you do bright under eye with this, which I really technically didn't do today, but, like, if you do, like, bright under eye, it's hydrating enough where it looks really nice. Okay, it's time for my favorite, like, product I've been using for a really, really long time. But you see what I'm talking about? Like, it blends nicely. I feel like I do like a matte finish, but I'm not afraid to use like more hydrating products under my eye because it looks better. Like, I don't want it to look too dry under my, especially if I'm doing a bright under eye, I don't want it to look too dry under my eye. And look at the powder. The powder is like so fine, and I feel like that's why it works. It's so finely milled. It's such a good powder. I recommend this powder to a lot of people. And I feel like this is honestly a really good beginner friendly powder because it just makes your makeup look so, like, there's been times where I've said this before. My makeup back in the day single handedly probably only looks good because of this powder. It like it essentially, I said it was like the NARS one, but I also think it's like the blurring powder that Charlotte Tilbury has because it really is that good. Like it's a white powder, and I know people are like scared of white powder because flashback. It is that good. And if you look back at my pictures where I did my makeup and I have flash photography, like look at that. Look at here and look at that. I have pores on my face. Okay, look at this. Look at this side. Look at this. It is crazy. This powder is magical, and I believe is it. I think it's $6. It's between $6 and $8. And for that affordable price of a powder, go get you some, honestly. It's so good. And I think this powder is so good that when I use other powders and it doesn't do, like, even more expensive powders, when I use other powders and it doesn't do what this does, like, I don't know how to react. 'Cause you don't even have to use that much of this powder for it to work the way it needs to. And it holds up pretty good too, in my opinion. So I get confused when I use other powders, and like you see how this just did what it needed to do. Like my face is like essentially blurred, and when I take it's HD powder, so it's gonna look good when you take pictures, when you take videos. Like look at this. Do you not see this powder has spoiled me? And if anything, this is the product I keep on purchasing from Elle. Probably the longest product that I keep on purchasing. Of course, the concealers, the Halo and the Camo, but this one I've been using this. So let's see, because it's so good. It's so good. And then I even go in, like I'll go in, like I'm doing the highlight parts of my face, but sometimes I'll go in and I'll just set my whole face just so it's the same, like the blurring, and then I go on top of my contour or my bronzer with it, and other powders blend so nicely on top of this powder. It's actually insane. So I go just all over, set the whole face, and just like ignore the dry patch of my face. It's going through some things. But do you see how this is just doing what it needs to do? And it lasts so long too, because I don't know what's in this powder, but it lasts a while. I'm just gonna go on top with a darker shade to just set this in the perimeter of my face. My nose. And then just reset my brows. I personally just like a bushier brow because it just goes with whatever hairstyle I have, honestly, and I just like it with the style lashes. But yeah, this was pretty much the look. It's pretty simple, beginner friendly, if I do say so myself. But anytime I'm recommending products, I usually recommend e.l.f. products just because they're pretty good, and also NYX and now Morphe, honestly, mostly because you can try Morphe in store, like you can try to find your shade. But yeah, this is the finished look. Again, anyone at elf, please make this in a like concealer form, not like a glow highlighter, but like a concealer. I would appreciate that. And I'll see you guys in the next one.